Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. It's episode 320, and Jenny, I am excited for what we're diving into today. Well, it's a bit of a dream come true for anyone who's ever wrestled with paperwork. Like, spent hours staring at forms.
Paperwork, Mark. The bane of every business's existence. I don't know anyone who actually enjoys it, but you're right, I've seen some of the early research on this, and Accelerant's new InfoMiner sounds like it's taking a sledgehammer to those dusty old document processes. What's got you so buzzed, specifically?
Oh man, okay, here's the really cool part. We've talked about OCR, right? Optical character recognition. It's been around for decades, and it's fine. It scans a document, turns an image into text. But here's the thing, and this is where it gets wild. Traditional OCR systems fail nearly half the time on routine business documents, like 42% failure rate because layouts change.
Think about that inefficiency, Jenny. It's like flipping a coin to see if your invoice gets read correctly.
Whoa, 42%? That's significant. My mind is already reeling thinking about the amount of manual correction that must entail for businesses. So, InfoMiner, it's doing something genuinely different, then?
It's not just different, it's a fundamental shift. Instead of just seeing characters, it understands context. So, if it sees INV 2025087 next to a field that says date, it knows that's an invoice number, even if that number is in a completely different spot on the page than the last invoice. It learns the meaning, not just the position. It's like teaching a kid to read and understand a story, not just recognize letters.
Okay, so it's like going from just being able to read words to actually understanding the story. That's a huge leap, Mark. And you mentioned zero training in our prep notes. Is that accurate? Because setting up these systems usually takes weeks, sometimes months, of dedicated IT resources.
That's what really struck me. Yeah, zero document-specific training. They claim setup takes under 2 hours for new document types versus 4 to 12 weeks for legacy systems. Think about that time saving alone. It can process emails, PDFs, scan documents, even handwritten forms, all with the same underlying AI engine because it understands context rather than relying on rigid templates. It's a true no-code solution for a lot of these functions, letting business users, not just developers, implement it.
2 hours? Well, for any business owner listening, that's probably some of the most encouraging news they've heard all week. I mean, the potential for immediate impact must be enormous then, especially in industries drowning in diverse paperwork, right?
Enormous is an understatement. Look at logistics, for instance. One global provider was pushing 12,000 customs documents a day, 37 different types. InfoMiner slashed their customs delays by 83% and hit 99.1% accuracy on extracting things like HS codes from handwritten forms. That's money saved, goods moving faster, happier customers.
It's not just efficiency, it's a significant competitive advantage.
That's a staggering figure, especially for customs, where delays can cost a fortune. It really puts the intelligent in intelligent document processing. But Mark, with any powerful AI, people always worry about jobs. Are we talking about mass displacement here, or is there a human element still needed in this system?
That's a really important question, Jenny, and this is where it gets truly fascinating. It's about human in the loop, or HITLAI. Humans are only reviewing a small fraction of documents, maybe 5 to 15%. Typically when the AI's confidence dips below a certain threshold, or if it encounters an edge case, like a really unusual layout or ambiguous handwriting. And here's the smart part. Each review, each correction, feeds back into the system, making the AI smarter. It's continuous learning, a feedback loop that refines its understanding over time.
So the corrections aren't just one-off fixes, they're active teaching moments for the AI? That makes sense for hitting such high accuracy numbers. Our research shows 99.2% extraction accuracy. That's impressive validation of this approach, I think.
Exactly. It's a smart feedback loop. And get this. In client deployments, they found that validation staff who were traditionally just doing data entry were transformed into AI trainers or AI curators. Now they're involved in flagging exceptions, curating terminology, designing new business rules. They're doing higher value, more strategic work, and in some cases, earning 22% higher pay.
Wait, they got a raise for becoming AI trainers? Now that's a headline. It sounds like instead of eliminating roles, it's elevating them, giving people more engaging work. I really like that narrative. It's moving away from the fear of AI taking jobs to AI creating better, more fulfilling jobs.
Right? It's human augmentation, not replacement. And ethically, Jenny, achieving that balance is a big win. Plus, because Accelerant built InfoMiner on AWS, there's robust auditing, security, and scalability baked in by design. That addresses those critical HIPAA and GDPR compliance needs, especially important for sensitive sectors like healthcare and finance.
Speaking of healthcare, how are they leveraging this? It's another industry with mountains of paperwork and a lot of sensitive data, where accuracy isn't just about efficiency, it's about patient care and regulatory adherence.
Oh, healthcare is booming with this. One medical device manufacturer had to process thousands of quality control documents monthly for FDA compliance. That's a very high-stakes environment. With InfoMiner, they saw a 76% faster audit preparation time. The AI can auto-check calibration records against FDA standards, verify tolerances, flag discrepancies without human input. It practically eliminates manual validation headaches. They even reclaimed 3 full-time validation staff positions by streamlining the process, allowing those experts to focus on complex problem-solving rather than rote data checking.
3 full-time positions reclaimed. And that manufacturing client we mentioned earlier, cutting their invoice processing time from 15 minutes to just 3 minutes? That's not just a drop in the bucket, Mark. That's a tidal wave of efficiency cascading across an entire organization.
It is. Our research showed an 80% manual work reduction validated across industries. That translates to some serious cost savings too. $22.50 per document saved compared to manual processing, making the overall cost per document just $3.20 using InfoMiner. It's an ROI dream for financial controllers.
And the user feedback from Product Hunt, where InfoMiner was trending, people are confirming they're saving 20+ hours a week on corrections because the AI's contextual recognition is so accurate. It sounds like Accelerant really delivered on their promise here. But what about the future, Mark? Where does this go next? The AI keeps getting smarter, right? What's the horizon look like?
Jenny, this is the part that truly gets me excited, where the science fiction starts to become reality. Imagine AI suggesting edits as you draft documents, flagging inconsistencies before you even hit send. No more post-submission changes required, just real-time, intelligent assistance. Or predictive workflows, where the AI might auto-generate complete customs forms when shipment data enters your ERP, even before anyone manually requests it. It's about anticipating needs.
Hold on. I suggesting edits while I'm drafting? That's incredible. If a system could flag potential contract loopholes or compliance issues in real time, as I'm typing them, that would be a genuine advantage for so many businesses. And predictive forms, it's not just about filling them out, it's about anticipating the need before it even arises, and perhaps even understanding potential risks?
Exactly. It's moving from reactive to proactive, and eventually to prescriptive. Think about it. The AI could analyze historical data and suggest optimal shipping routes for customs forms, for example. And then there's cross-document reasoning. The AI won't just process one document in isolation. It'll link concepts across entire sets of documents, like matching quality issues from a customer complaint to specific production batches based on their manufacturing labels, and even correlating that with supplier invoices. It's sophisticated sleuthing at scale.
Wow. So it's not just about automating paperwork, it's about extracting new levels of intelligence from vast oceans of data, finding connections humans might miss. That's a powerful shift. From what you've laid out, Mark, Accelerant's InfoMiner isn't just an upgrade. It's a fundamental shift, almost a redefinition, in how businesses will handle information. And with hospitals cutting audit prep by 76% and logistics providers solving customs headaches, this isn't just faster paperwork.
It's about freeing experts to actually solve problems, Jenny. As Accelerant's CEO Andy Sharma put it, it's about freeing your team to do what matters most. And that, to me, is the real win for humanity with this technology. It's about leveraging human ingenuity where it counts.
Couldn't agree more. A truly exciting development and quite a thought-provoking one. Thanks for breaking this down for us, Mark. This has been very eye-opening.
My pleasure, Jenny. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to episode 320. We'll chat next time.